Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be sharing with you 5 homeschooling tips for beginners. Number 1, do not mimic traditional schooling. What I mean by mimic is do not take the term homeschooling as in, oh, I'm just doing school at home. My first year of homeschooling was very tough because everything that I did, I surrounded around things that I knew from traditional schooling. You make your homeschool what you want to make your homeschool. I had the wrong understanding of what homeschooling is. You have to unschool your brain. I expected Micah to do exactly what the kids at school do, when in fact that's not what homeschooling is. The second year, it was a little better because the more research that I did on homeschooling and the more that I loosened up about exactly what his schedule would be, I learned more. So when you're trying to homeschool, make sure that you're not mimicking what they're doing. You're not trying to mimic a 7 o'clock a.m. to a 3 o'clock p.m. schedule. That's not realistic. Homeschooling is so much more. I've had a lot of people to ask me whether Micah has a desk at home, whether he has to raise his hand when it's time for him to go to the bathroom. That is something that we totally do not do. I have a problem with that in public school, so that's something that we would not do at home. If he has a designated area, he initially had a designated area, but the more that we got into homeschooling, I kind of found out that that's not something that we like to do. But that's one of the perks of homeschooling. They get to homeschool wherever they want. They get to do their work on the couch. They get to do their work in the bed. I don't prefer the bed. I really don't let him do his work in the bed. He gets to do his work at the kitchen table. That's usually where Micah does his homeschooling work, and that's where he does his best work, to be honest, because I guess he can see me walk throughout the complete house. Mimicking traditional school is not the route that you want to go when you are trying to homeschool your child. Number 2, this is a big one. Do not compare yourself. It is very easy to get caught up in Pinterest and social media. Easy to see the beautiful homeschool rooms on Pinterest. It's easy to see the perfect looking homeschool moms and dads on Instagram and on Facebook. Do not compare yourself. What you do in your homeschool is what you do in your homeschool. What they do is what they do. It's totally fine to have inspiration from Pinterest and Instagram, but do not get caught up in those things because basically these things are not realistic for you in your home. Yes, you can go and make the best looking room at the end of the day, and that would not matter to that child. Do not compare yourself. It's not healthy, it's not going to work, and at the end of the day, it's only going to make you feel bad about what you do. Know what you're good at and go with that. Number 3, organize and prioritize. It's very important for you to have a schedule. I want to make that another pinpoint, but I think it all goes in together. But it's very important for you to have everything organized and well put together so your days fall in place. It's very important for you to prioritize when you guys do which subjects. It's important that you have your papers together, so when your child is asking mom, hey, where's my paper sheet work, you can say, okay, it's on the table in the yellow folder that's labeled mathematics. For me, I'm a mother of 2, so I'm constantly doing more than one thing at once. With Micah, I can start a lesson with him and then McKinley wakes up, so he has to continue with what we've started on. Independently, he has to do his paper sheet work, and I say paper sheet work, I mean like his worksheet. He has to, that's what he calls it. He has to continue his worksheet by himself. That's not a bad thing. He's a big boy, he can complete it, and if he has an issue, then he can come to me. So it's very important for you to prioritize the time to get things together and have those things organized so your kids can make sure that they can get their work done and in a timely manner. You do not ever want to take them off task because you are not organized. If they know that you are organized, they know that you are serious, and we can get things done as soon as possible. The more organized you are, more well put together everything will be. If you make sure that you're organized and everything is in place prior to you starting your homeschool day, then you will find out that you really will get done faster. Number 4, move at your own pace. I cannot stress enough how important moving at your own pace is. It's important to move at your own pace because every child learns in their own timely manner. Every child is different. It's important when you're homeschooling to follow your child's lead and let them learn at their own pace. Do not push them. Do not push yourself. Do not feel bad because your child did not get 1 times 1 in the same day that you taught it. Sometimes we as parents make things way harder than what they are. I learned myself from teaching my son how to read. It is a process. They will grasp it when they are ready to grasp it. You can scream, you can holler. I prefer that you not do that, and I suggest that you not do that. But when it's time for them to take it in, give it to them. When it's time for them to actually retain it, they will give it back to you. And number 5, be patient. I know it can get really, really hard sometimes because I deal with it on a daily basis. With the, I don't feel like doing my work, I'm tired, I'm sleepy, all of the excuses that kids may give you, but at the end of the day, it is very rewarding. Patience and consistency is key. If you feel like at any time that your child is not making the progress that you feel like they should be making throughout the day or even throughout the week or throughout the month, it's okay. Put that one thing down and come back later. Maybe you need to teach it a different way. Maybe you need to sit down and, you know, reevaluate the way that everything is being retained or how you're trying to teach certain things. Everything does not have to be a rush situation. It's okay to sit back, you know, relax and rethink things. That's one important thing about homeschooling. You have to learn your child's learning language. You have to let them know that this is their safe zone and I am patient enough to deal with the situation or deal with you not being able to get this problem right, and we can come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow, pray about it, keep moving. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making this video for you. These are all tips that I have given to friends, family, and just random people asking me about homeschooling. These are all tips that I use day to day, and I hope that you can use these tips with your homeschooling, or if you are thinking about starting to homeschool your kids with everything that's going on right now. It is very important that you do your research and that you actually go 100% in and know what you are dealing with. Know your reason for homeschooling. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video.